Hello everyone, welcome to Palmist. Let's do a very general analysis of this person's palm. Before we do, please subscribe. And if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us, it's in the description box. Now, I'm going to discuss about this person's very general analysis, okay? It's not going to be in depth, so you get an idea of what I'm talking about when I see these lines. Now, look at this person's lifeline. When you see here, it starts off from this point. It comes to this point here, and after that the lifeline disappears. Now, does this mean that this person is going to pass away in the late 50s? No. Why? Because there is an extension here. Okay, there is a massive gap here of about at least a decade or more than a decade here. Now, if you see this person's lifeline from this point, okay, from this point all the way up to this point, what do you see here? Do you see these lines cutting across? There's at least 30 to 40 lines which are cutting across here. Okay. Now, what does this mean? This indicates that this person is going to go through a lot of stress. First half of their life is going to be filled with stress, mental stress and financial stress. Financial stress little. Why? Because it's not cutting the fate line. I'll discuss that in a bit. But if you see here, it's cutting the lifeline. Only after about 47, 48, I would say around at 45 onwards, up to the age of 54, 53, 54, this person has a break. But then after that, there is a massive gap here. There is no lifeline. Now, what this means is when there is no lifeline, there will be illnesses in breaks. It won't all be there throughout. There will be illnesses in breaks, but it will be throughout the year. They might get a break of 2 months, again 3 months is bad, again 2 months good, 3 months bad, 4 months good, 3 months bad. Things like that will keep happening up to the certain age here. I would say up to the age of 68, 70. After that, things will start getting a bit better. Now, this person will live up to the age of 70, 77, 78 is what I see here. But of course, if you can take early precautions, if you can protect yourself from medical illnesses by taking early precautions when it's at its inception, when it starts, then you will be able to live longer. But currently what we see, this is what it shows here. Now, if you see this person's mind line, you see a straight line from here. But do you see from this point all the way from the time they were born? This is almost 35 to 40 years. Okay, what do you see here? Do you see islands? Now, what does island mean? Island means severe mental health issues. I don't mean mental guys. I don't mean like mad. Okay, mental health issues is depression, anxiety, panic attacks, constant worry, thinking, trauma, those kind of issues this person is going to face. Constant worry, constant thinking. The mind will not be able to focus. Okay, the mind will not be able to focus on other things apart from what they're actually dealing with. There's no room to look outside. They don't see from a macro level. This is the problem which happens. This affects your growth. Why? Because you're so busy involved looking at the minor problems here that you keep rotating in a well. This is the well and you don't see outside at all. And there is no room for growth here. That's why if you see here, the fate line, you see it starts from the moon mount here. You don't actually see the fate line, but if you zoom in, you can. The fate line actually starts from here. It's a very frail, thin line here. Okay, I'm drawing it thick so you get an idea. It goes all the way here. But if we see from the bottom, it's all cuts. If you zoom in and see, there are minor lines which are cutting across. Now, what does this mean? Job insecurity. They will not be able to hold a job even for a year. They will keep shifting. They will keep moving because there'll be very too much of emotions are there in this person's life. If somebody says something in the office, they get offended, they get, emotions will take over this person's life. At least for the first half of their life, it will be filled with emotions. Anybody says something, they get very agitated, irritated, because of that, you will not be able to hold your job. You get very emotional, you want to quit the job, you come home, you curse your colleagues, you curse your bosses, saying that it's not my fault, it's their fault. So this will keep happening throughout the life up to the age of, I would say, 44. Okay, up to the age of 44. Then what happens is from 44 to 46 or 47, there will be a massive break. This person is not going to do much. They'll probably give up and they won't do much. But after 46, 47 onwards, there is tremendous growth here. You see this? The line goes and it becomes unstoppable. And there are multiple sources of income here. Now, this is a very good sign. So what this means is, up to the age of 44, the growth is like this. There is no growth because you keep jumping. You keep jumping jobs, you keep shifting jobs, it keeps going down like this. But after 44, the growth is like this. It goes up. All the way up to the 60s. They will do fantastically well. Okay, this is what this indicates here. Now, yes, there are some lines, thin lines, they will be on and off again. I would say at least for about 12 years. 10 to 12 years, this person will do fantastically well. But after 12 years, 10, 12 years, they will start doing the same thing what they were doing here again at the bottom. But there is growth after that too. So for some time, I would say for about 3 to 4 years, they will have issues again. And then it starts growing again. These are all positive signs here. Except this part here, like I said, 2 to 3 years, there will be problems in this person's life. Now also they have to be very careful of the reputation. Why? Because there is an island here. Okay, you see there's a line going, there's an island, and then the line goes up again. Which means somewhere here they will lose their reputation in the society. Not just in the office, but in the society. People will not want to hire you because of your reputation. Things like that will happen. Also, there is a massive X here, which means it can happen multiple times. Okay, so this is what they need to be very, very careful. There is a spiritual side, but it's not a lot, but there will be some spiritual side to this person. Okay, like believing in whatever higher beings of whatever religion they believe in, they will be into that. Okay. Also, the heart line here, guys, is multiple heartbreaks. Okay, now what is multiple heartbreaks? I'll show you. Now you see here, from this point, there are islands. Okay, you see here, it goes all the way. Now, what does this mean? See, heartbreaks is when the heart line is there. There's a severe heartbreak, life continues, and there's another one here. The one or two or three also is doable. Okay, this means severe heartbreaks. Either somebody who you loved passed away, or some love affair, something, I don't know, something to do with love hasn't worked out, or some sibling or something has happened in your life that has broken your heart completely. The longer it is means the more amount of time, the period of time that you grieve. This is what it shows here. But when you see this means there will be trust issues. Trust issues from people, which means that they will not, this person is going to say something and do something else. And because of that, they don't keep up to their word. They will lie, they will do anything to get the job done. And because of that, there will not be too many friends in this person's life. They will struggle a bit inside. This is why you see the stress. This is why you see the mental health is not right. Why? Because people don't trust you. You say something, hey, I got you covered. Somebody wants financial. I'm just giving you examples, guys, okay? Please don't take this as a thing. Just say somebody is in desperate need of money. They need to get themselves out of some mess that they've created by themselves. So they want to get out of that mess. So this person will say, hey, I got you covered. But in the morning, they'll say, I don't have the money. I don't have the finances to support you. Suddenly, you just drop them, like a sack of potatoes. You just drop them on the ground. So this is why they will have very little friends or none, basically. No friends at all. Why? Because they don't want to deal with you. They don't want to go through this turmoil, this nightmare with you. And because of that, you will be isolated. That is why it eats your mind and it eats your physical, your health issues, your mind, things like that will happen. Why? Because you do not keep up to your word. You don't keep up to your promise. You just say something and do something. And this won't happen once or twice. This will keep happening on a repeated basis. They'll keep doing it. So, like I said, success will be there for a limited amount of time in this person's life and it will come late. So there will be late success, okay? But it will last for about 10 to 12 years. It will last in the life. Save as much as you can, do as much as you want, put it in assets which will give you some sort of rentals and things like that, like appreciating assets, okay? But after that, there will be ups and downs again. Okay, I hope this helps. This is just a general analysis. I haven't covered many other points here. I hope it helps. Please subscribe and please like and share, guys. It doesn't cost much. It doesn't cost anything actually. So please do like and share. Okay, and if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us. It's in the description box. Thanks a lot. Take care. Bye bye.